Alan joins us with more.
Well, Dave, good evening. The president's speech on Tuesday outlined the necessity for the war in Iraq. By contrast, Senator Kerry's speech today outlined how the Iraq war has gone wrong. It also openly questioned what Kerry calls a lack of honest leadership by President Bush. Senator Kerry told the National Guardsmen you can count the mistakes made by the Bush administration by counting the body bags.
2 days ago, the president stood right here where I'm standing, and he didn't acknowledge that more than 1,000 men and women have lost their lives in Iraq.
In Kerry's estimation, the road to Iraq was chock full of missed opportunities. The biggest one:
wrong to rush to war without the major allies that could have been with us. What you need to do is reach out to other countries in a real way that offers them some reason to be able to become part of this.
During a one-on-one interview this afternoon, Kerry told me this missed opportunity is one that will be hard to recover.
And by his stubborn resistance to do that over the course of the last year, the president has actually made it harder to do that because the situation's gotten worse.
In recent days, we've seen suicide car bombs and new kidnappings in Iraq. John Kerry believes he can salvage the Iraq situation, but when I asked him for specifics, he only said he would provide better leadership. Then Kerry turned the conversation back to what he says the president has done wrong.
Our troops are in greater risk today than they ought to be because this president has not done what's necessary to bring other countries to the table and get them to be part of this.
Many of the National Guardsmen he spoke to have been deployed as part of the war. Those who haven't know someone who has. How do you criticize a war in front of a military crowd?
So when it comes to Iraq, it's not that I would have done just one thing differently. I would have done almost everything differently.
In Kerry's mind, the election may not boil down to voting for a candidate as much as it may become a referendum on the war.
Just an honest assessment.
Senator Kerry did touch on other Homeland Security issues, saying if he is elected president, he would try to change the Constitution, placing the National Guard in charge of some Homeland Security duties. Kerry says the Guard can make a real difference in protecting America from terrorist attack.